Alright, chat. I think it's time for us to try out this deck that Chapel sent us in the Discord, the troll deck. It looks like it could be fun. How y'all doing tonight? Looks like we have Rin, Jextro, Ants, and McLaren already in the chat. It's good to see y'all. It's fun for someone. It's definitely going to be an interesting time. We're going to go into some random battles online. We're not going to do viewer battles just yet. See what we can do. See if we can get some footage on this deck and see how it works. But before we get started, since the man is in the chat himself, let's go over the deck and make sure I got it right. So we have one Dialga. We had to go with the Crown Rare, of course. 2 Fan Rotoms, 2 Aerodactyls, 2 Potions, 2 Pokeballs, 2 Red Card, 2 Ambers, 2 Capes, 2 Professor, 1 Sabrina, and double blue. What's the matter? You don't want the smoke? When it comes to recording videos, it's better when I do online battles against randoms, and then I'll do some viewer battles in a little bit. Perfect? Alright, bet. Because we have come to find out a lot of the time, not always, but a good chunk of the time, viewers will play directly against my hand, which makes it a little harder to record the video. Wait, oh, did I miss something, chap? It has to be with the Mew coin. Do I have the Mew coin? Is this whole deck chalked if I don't have the Mew coin? I do have the Mew coin. Alright, has to be with the Mew coin, he says. That's fine. So, Chapel, are there any pointers that you would like to give me on this deck before we get started? Yeah, hide your hand. I don't do that, though. Why would you want to? You'd be surprised, Suck. You would be surprised. I have an idea, Chapel. And let me know what you think about this idea. It's hard. I was out of marshmallows. And daytime coffee, like morning coffee, doesn't need marshmallows. Nighttime coffee, you need the marshmallows. No, it's coffee, but it has hints of cocoa in the coffee. This is why I put the marshmallows in it, because it goes perfectly. Like, it has the normal coffee taste with just a hint of cocoa in it. So I have an idea, Chapel, and I don't know if this idea would work. I haven't thought about this, and I don't know why I haven't thought about this. Since this is your deck, do you want to get in the Discord call and coach me on how to use this deck while we record for it? If there's no Mars red card combo plays, it's not a troll deck. It has red card in it. Could be fun, but there ain't a lot of coaching needed. True, true. Just a thought. But if you decide you want to, let me know. Oh, I forgot. I was going to remove chat to make it look a little cleaner on screen. Yo, Kaiju, how you doing tonight? Real though, red card into Mars makes the shuffle almost worth it. I've been playing it out in your Hypno deck. Really? Rip chat. It just makes things a little cleaner. I mean, if chat likes having chat on screen, just let me know and I will put it back. It's completely up to y'all. The thing is, it's either no Mars or 1 blue. Let's see something real quick. You want to cramp as much longevity into your 80 to 100 HP Pokemons as possible. True. Very true. What does Mars do again? I've already forgot because I never use Mars. Your opponent shuffles their hand into the deck and draws a card for each of their remaining points needed. Okay. Okay. I'm excited to see this. You're in the waiting room? Alright, bet. Let me pull you up. Oh, wait. Confirm. Let me pull you down here. Yo! Can you hear me? It's push to talk. All right, let me fix that real quick. Sorry, chat. Give me just a moment to get this fixed up. I don't know why this is push to talk. Shouldn't be set to push to talk. Unmutes them. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can unmute you. See, that could be bad though. Actually, no, let's go here. Alright, how about now, Chapel? Can you hear me?
Yep, loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can y'all hear him, chat? I think you can. I had to put you in a chat to when there was only 2 slots, so we didn't get bombarded.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's get caught up on chat.
Yeah, we got Zuck in the chat saying, "Oh, I can join and say some crazy stuff." There will be plenty of craziness, my man. We'll get there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Maybe this won't tank my bitrate. Let me try something. It'll probably be best if I share my screen to you, right? So you can see it in real time.
I'm not on much yeah, there's not much of a delay on the YouTube stream.
All right,
we should be okay.
Good. All right, so let's get caught up on chat. Instead of using Dialga, why not Scar? You know what? Before we get started on the questions, let me go ahead and start recording because it's going to be useful information. All right, so we do have Chapel here, and he's going to be answering questions that chat has about the deck. And let's see what we have first. Aki says, instead of using Dialga, why not Skarmory?
All right, so Dialga is in this deck for one purpose. You can set up. That's right. You can set up multiple Rotoms, multiple Old Ambers, I guess, quickly. That way you can get the ball rolling by turn 3 or 4. If you only have, say you start with Rotom Fan, you can start fanning back Pokemon as soon as you get your second energy down. But if you're dealing with a threat that can take Rotom out on the next turn and you don't get your heads, the Rotom on the bench, or let's say the Aerodactyl, it's not going to be ready in time. If you lead Dialga and you've got 2 on the bench, you can stack energy on both of them, and as soon as you start fanning Pokemon back to the hand or back to the deck, you're already fully engaged. You're ready to go. You can do your switching. You can. It's.
And then last case scenario, you have Dialga for attacking. Last case scenario.
No. The only time you attack with Dialga is when your phasers don't have energy. As soon as your favorite phasers have energy, he goes to the bench. He never shows up.
Okay.
If you run out of phasers, if all you have left is Dialga, you concede.
You concede. Okay.
That's the deck.
So you only use Aerodactyl, you only use Fan, and Dialga is just for energy, basically giving it to the Fan and Aerodactyl, and if you get down to just Dialga, you just concede and go to the next.
That's right. That's right.
Basically for trolling and trying to make your opponent rage quit. Or,
That's right.
or sending their last Pokemon back to the hand or deck and winning that way.
In my play testing, it's never happened. First of all, your primary attacker is going to be Rotom because you can drop him on the bench and he's ready to go. You have to wait on Aerodactyl after you get the old Amber down. So 7.5, 8 out of 10 times, you're fanning with Rotom. You're not bouncing with Aerodactyl.
Okay. Good enough. Good enough.
They will draw through most of their deck, if not all, if this deck is doing what it's supposed to do. So sending the last Pokemon back, it's so rarely going to happen. Like, it's got to be an aggressive start from this deck. It can happen. They need to brick early. But the idea here is not to, haha, I beat them. It's, haha, I wasted their time.
You wasted 10 minutes of their day for nothing.
No, not for nothing. It may seem like nothing to them, but you get something out of it.
I mean, we get the joy out of it, right? We have fun.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. Well, let's go into a couple of battles and see what we can do with it. See if it works in our favor or if it works against us. Either way.
Let's get it going. Zuck here says there's a 50-50 chance this deck works is what he's saying. Am I right? Oh, no. If you do nothing, like if all of your flips are tails, if you do nothing with the deck, your opponent is sitting on the other side going, oh my god, he's playing Rotom. He's not here to play Pokemon, he's here to fuck with me.
Yep, pretty much.
That's enough. That's plenty. You can go to bed satisfied after a night like that.
Let's see what we got here. All right, chat, are y'all ready? I know Chapel's ready. I know I'm ready. It should be fun. It should be fun. Let's go random match and see what we get. What would be... I guess I can ask you that in a second. That'll be fun.
Sure.
Simple as concede in the future. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure, Ants.
I will say, it's a different kind of joy doing this in the event lobby, where you may be running into somebody who needs the wins. They're going to get their wins unless you tie them at turn 30, which does happen. That's the nuts. That's it. That's the deck doing its best. But because you're just wasting people's time, if you can give them a little something in return, wins toward their emblem, that's kind of nice. That's playing the good guy, right?
Oh yeah, this could actually be really good. Imagine they get 3 energy on Mewtwo and we just send it back.
That's the dream, isn't it?
It is.
One of my recent testing games I played against Mewtwo, and the flips just weren't there. They had Mews, they had Mewtwo, they had Gardevoir online. I got him out to turn 27. It almost worked, even with bad flips. So these slow, clunky decks like Mewtwo, this is exactly what you want to be facing here.
Imagine they don't put anything down. There's no shot, right?
After that, Professor, it's looking sparse. We should see a roll from you. Something here. There it is.
I was about to say, imagine they didn't put something down and we were actually able to send the Mewtwo back for the win.
Hey, it happens.
That'd be nice. Alright, let's see if we can waste an energy on them. There's Aerodactyl as well. Now, should I blue here just in case?
Okay, so here's the math. You got double potion in hand. Bluing brings you down to 40. One potion, you survive the next one. If they do get Gardevoir online, you don't survive the next one because that's 4.
Right. Right.
So you can blue here. You don't have to. You can save it for Aerodactyl. If you think it can buy you a turn, it's the right play. A lot of times you're going to be wasting blues. That's the reality of this deck is you're not really making any meaningful progress.
You're just
you can
wasting
save
time,
yourself
basically.
a turn. That's right. That's right.
That's what we got here. Oh, goodbye, Mewtwo. Go back to the hand.
It's just that easy. Now they're down 1 energy, and you're ahead on tempo.
Let's go. Of course, they're going to put the other Mewtwo out. Now, here's the thing. If they put Curlia down, do I Sabrina and go again?
Not if they drop the second Mewtwo as well.
Which they probably
Well,
will.
you can set them back the energy, but they're always going to put down the other Mewtwo.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're describing is that sort of thing works better with Aerodactyl, which doesn't send the basic back to the hand. It shuffles it into the deck.
That's gotta
then
hurt.
they're down a Pokemon, and you can Sabrina out the evolved Pokemon.
All right, so what's the better play here? I know it's not going to be blue, so that's not important right now. Would you rather Professor here or Sabrina here to try to get that Mewtwo with energy on it? Or do we Professor to try to get Amber?
One. That's right. That's right. Amber, you need something on the bench. You can't be wasting that energy. You'll need a Fan Rotom or an Aerodactyl going.
Okay. All right.
So Professor here for sure.
Noted. Perfect. Go ahead and poke it.
The nuts.
So we'll have another Fan as well as Old Ember. Alright, so let's just go ahead and see if we can spin this Mewtwo back to the hand. Do we get lucky? We do! Okay. So we spin that back to the hand, and now, of course, they're going to put out the Mewtwo with energy, because that'd be a no-brainer. No reason to put out Curlia.
Probably. Yeah. That's a safe bet.
I wonder if they're getting scared now after 2 head flips in a row. Because now they're having to look at, with me, with Old Ember, 1 energy, a Fan Rotom with 2 energy, and a chance of them to get 2 more energy behind if I flip that Mewtwo back to the hand once more. And that's without them knowing that I have Aerodactyl in hand.
And see, that's the fun of the deck is your opponent is sitting there scratching their head going, oh my god, how do I lose to this?
Oh, exactly.
What if, right? They don't know that your objective here is not to win.
It's just
they're thinking.
I love this. This deck is it's so bad and so good at the same time. It's perfect.
Well, see, this is a philosophical quandary. What makes a good deck? Is a good deck one that wins frequently? Some may say so. Is a good deck one that is fun to pilot? I would say so.
True. Because it's not all about winning. It's just if you have fun playing the game at the end of the day.
That's right.
I don't know what this man's thinking about across the board. Did they get a phone call or close app or something?
Well, you see, waiting for opponent to return. This does happen. Some people, they don't care about the win. They can't be bothered. They'll let you sit around doing your nonsense. And this is a valid way for this deck to win.
I gotcha. Oh. We might have already got our first Rage Quitter. Yeah, definitely. I feel like we go Aerodactyl here just to go for Aerodactyl. Oh, and that's a GG. Rage Quit. We'll take it.
It's just that easy.
It's that easy.
Ladies and gentlemen, when it works, it works.
Perfect. That was a good one. That was a great start. Great start.
Yeah. A fortuitous omen for the night.
Zuck says, what a baby. I mean, A 0-point wind is wild, by the way. 0-point winds. They are in chat looking at your hand as we speak. I mean, chat does like looking at my hand from time to time, so, you know, I wouldn't put it past it. Alright, so I feel like we just run it back, right? Have to.
Yeah. Game after game after game.
Alright, so far 1-0. Let's see if we can do it again. But here's the question, what will we be playing against now? Because against Mewtwo, we were, you know, that was a good matchup. Going against Water. Okay. Going against Water.
Water can be tough. Of course, they're going to lead well, assuming they've got the
it's
the
probably
set up.
Yeah, it's probably Manaphy, Vaporeon, and Palkia. Oh, Articuno.
All the same. So what you're going to need here is, one, you're going to need Old Amber. Shuffling back Articuno or Palkia or, you know, what have you. Oh my god, Lumineon, really?
Yeah, Lumineon kind of throws me off a little bit. All right, so we got a pretty good setup here. Double Fan, Old Ember, and Aerodactyl. Blue.
Oh, nutty. Yeah. We're sitting on Cloud 9 right now.
All right, so do I go for the Old Ember line early, or do I go for the Fan Rotom?
No. Without leading the Alga, you always want to get your first phaser online as soon as possible.
Okay. Noted.
We're going to want to see a cape soon. Also, red carding on 3 adds to the tilt. It doesn't matter that red card isn't benefiting you.
So just play it as soon as you get it.
Them. Not necessarily as soon as you get it. If they've only got 1, 2 cards, that's giving
up.
them the extra card. 3 up. Yep.
Okay. Noted. Okay, so they're going to get energy on Lumineon and Articuno, and hopefully we spin this Manaphy back. Hopefully.
Now, see, they're drooling at the bit right now. They're seeing Old Amber and no Aerodactyl yet.
Do I hold Aerodactyl?
Switch out the Manaphy. No, because they knock it out next turn. But because you have the Aerodactyl, right now they're looking at the board going, okay, we can knock that out next turn. We retreat Manaphy, drop energy on Lumineon, attack the Old Amber.
Ooh, good point.
And now they're
calling Lumineon.
Yes. Now they're thinking, oh shit, I didn't get my way. What am I dealing with here?
So here's the thing. Do we save this blue for Aerodactyl, or do we play it now for the Articuno play? They're going to hit us for 40. With Articuno.
No, you certainly save it.
Okay. Okay.
So what's going on here is they can't, without Vaporeon online, they cannot Blizzard next turn. So lead Fan Rotom not getting knocked out. Back Fan Rotom still at 80. Oh, nice. So let's see what they bring in here. That's what I expected. And I'm guessing they'll probably hit... Oh, this is tough. If I'm opponent, I probably hit the Aerodactyl.
I feel like the Aerodactyl is a worse card to play against. They definitely go for it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. On the one hand, it has the more powerful effect. On the other hand, it took more card investment for you to get it online. I would be dropping the energy on... I'd still drop it on the Aerodactyl, I think, because they both only need 2 energy. And they're not knocking out the lead Fan Rotom next turn. So you can get your 1 energy on the back Fan Rotom next turn, assuming no Misty shenanigans, of course.
Right. Misty shenanigans, there's nothing we can do there, because it's either going to happen or it's not.
All right. King in chat brings up a good point. You can protect... Hold on. You can protect your Aerodactyl with blue here. If you don't get the heads and they attack the Aerodactyl, it leaves it at 10.
See, here's the thing. I honestly did not know that blue protected the bench.
It sure does.
I never
Yes, sir.
play blue, so I mean, that's probably why. But
Yeah, this
good
might
point.
be
Good call, King.
the best home for blue. Barring Melmetal, but like, yeah. It's not a great card. Sometimes it will buy you a turn. It protects against the Articuno. Well, okay. Assuming a Misty, you can retreat for free with the Luminion. So yeah. It does protect against the Articuno as well, but
okay. So it just protects everybody at that point.
Yeah.
All right.
Now here's my thinking here.
Do we swap out, go to Aerodactyl?
That's right. That's right. And if they want to ping a Fan Rotom, so be it. You're shuffling back 2 cards and 2 energy. We're fine here. This Aerodactyl is dead next turn anyway.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. So let's just go ahead and see if we can get a flip here. Ah, we don't get the flip. Unfortunate. But it's fine.
Which means they probably... Well, what do they do here?
I feel like they go to... what do they do here? They could go to Articuno and Blizzard. Yeah, I feel like that's what they're going to do. They don't. They go after the Fan Rotom.
Interesting.
So, with them going after that, because, I mean, if they expect us to send Luminion back to the deck with Aerodactyl, they know that they can bring in Articuno, take out Aerodactyl, and get Fan Rotom down to, what, 20 HP?
That's right.
So, do I put energy on the...
Chat says, potion the arrow and bench it. Not a bad option.
Potion the arrow. And send it back to the bench. And of course, we got to go for the Fan Rotom. That's basically dead man walking anyway.
Well, you're going to the Fan Rotom that can fan next turn. Yeah, otherwise it's still on the bench. Luminion can snipe it, and then you bring in... Well, you bring back Aerodactyl, or you bring in the Fan Rotom that's not ready to not attack yet.
So do we go Dialga out? Oh,
You can if you want to. Especially since it's a crown. It's more
Oh, it didn't let me
psychological
flip. It didn't let me flip.
Oh, unlucky.
Oh, man.
Oh, yes, sir. Leading with Dialga, it can give the false impression that you're not shitposting.
All right, goodbye, Aerodactyl.
Not a huge setback, but at the same time, for a deck that has no interest in winning, what is a setback, right?
As long as you're wasting the opponent's time, that's what matters.
That's it.
Just to flex the gold card, honestly. I wonder...
it's also there to justify Steel type, which is the best type.
Okay, the best type.
And Rotom, you can run whatever energy you want, but with a Dialga in the deck, it might as well be Steel, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, so goodbye Luminion, which Articuno's going to take out Fan Rotom, but maybe we can spin back Articuno as well. Maybe we get lucky.
That's right. That's right. And if you don't, we concede. And move on to the next chump.
For sure. Little Finneon goes back out onto the field. King says we should put Mew and Budding.
Okay, that deck, the what is it? The Koga Weezing and Mew Budding is also a great time. But you don't get to do much. You know, it's put down Mew, play budding, lose, next game. With this, you're switching Pokemon, you're attaching energy, you're interacting, potions, capes, it's, you know, it's involved.
Cape?
And that lives a blizzard. Yes,
It does.
sir.
It does survive a blizzard. Will survive a blizzard by 20 HP.
That's right.
But they does give us 2 chances
And
to
Geo.
flip here.
That's right. That's right. You gotta milk it for every
okay.
last drop.
Oh yeah, for sure. Turn 15. Turn 15 with this.
Half of the legal limit, and nothing has happened all
Whatsoever. Even if they Geo, we survive by 10 HP, so.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, that's interesting play.
At this point, I would concede.
Okay.
Wouldn't even give them the satisfaction of attacking. Because, you know, you don't have Leaf, you don't have X speed in this deck. When Dialga comes out, it's pretty much game over unless you started the game. Well, no, because you use those 2 energy to you use the 2 energy to retreat into your Aerodactyl or your Rotom. Sometimes these games will go long enough, you have everything charged up, and you just drop energy on the Dialga. Just as somewhere to put it, you know?
So chat, I will be right back. I've drank a lot of water today, so I don't have to go into detail of what that means. So Chapel, I'm gonna trust you to take care of chat until I get back. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the be right back screen, but Chapel, you will still be live, so keep that in mind. Damn, Chapel, I forgot that whenever I move into the Be Right Back screen, it takes away Discord audio. Unfortunate.
Brutal.
What I miss? Let's see. Please play Miss Magius, Hypno, Azel, Cyrus. That's interesting. Hammy. So, Zuck, I'm not going to go into detail, but the fact that you use the name Hammy is funny. And I don't have to go into detail. There's one person in chat that knows why that's funny, and that's all we're going to say. I was going to say Chapel's not doing a good job. Hey, I was calling you out for not taking care of the stream while I was gone.
Hey, you know what? They missed about 30 seconds of a beautiful rendition of Fly Me to the Moon. That's their loss.
Oh, no. Oh, that would have been perfect. That would have been perfect.
Well, since I'm back on stream, I'm going to remind everybody, hey, this Sheik guy, we love him. We got to drop more likes on this stream, eh?
Appreciate that. Yo, Tank, how you doing tonight? I don't know why I thought about, bringing the creator of the deck into the stream, but I feel like that's a good idea. That way, it adds another dynamic to things. And I'm not making too terrible misplays with a deck that I don't know 100%. So,
Sure. And of course, this is an idea you can take into the future. You know, say a viewer submits a deck that isn't just messing around, right?
mm-hmm.
You know, they've got this great engine, and they can sit here and explain it and take you through the thought process of, you know, when I was playing in this particular matchup, you know, this came up, and because we have some great deck builders in chat.
We do, we very much do.
Chaos says, I think it was a good idea to bring the creator as well. Yes, indeed. And I said, this will definitely be turned into a video, so that'll be fun. Maybe I'll get Chadwell's help making the intro to the video as well.
Oh, there you go.
What are we thinking, chat? Beat says, my decks suck. It's all good.
Hey, come on now. I said some, right?
You did say some. You didn't say all. You did not say all. So let's go ahead and get into the next battle. We were able to get a good Mewtwo battle. Let's see what we can get next.
Oh, I'd say that Articuno matchup wasn't half bad either. Like, the deck was doing what it's supposed to do, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. We want to see some concedes or send the last perfect scenario. We get a battle where we send the last Pokemon back in a perfect world.
Oh, see, man, you got to get in the headspace. That's a fun scenario.
We got Dialga.
We're not here to win.
We're not here to win, but we are here to rage bait. And I feel like getting your last Pokemon sent back to the deck for the loss is the ultimate form of rage baiting. Like, I
suppose so. You've got a point there, yeah. All right, so my headset just made the do sound that means it's running low on juice.
Ooh.
So herein, it's got to be 5 minutes, 3 minutes, I don't know. Probably gonna lose some mic quality.
Okay, that's fine. We'll make it work.
Right on.
So what is the deck we're cooking with? We're using Chapel's Trolling deck. It's going to be Aerodactyl paired up with Dialga and Fan Rotom. Oh, you know, for the culture. For the culture. Oh yeah.
Now,
do we save the second red card just to give him some hope?
Yeah. 2 red cards in a row. Might get a chuckle out of them. 2 red cards on consecutive turns. That gives them a second to get their footing, right?
Ooh, and like if they draw something good, like say they draw their superior, it'd be heartbreaking to them. Great for us.
That's
heartbreaking
right.
to them.
That's right.
I mean, they kind of deserve it running superior with Celebi in this meta, right? I mean,
look, it still deals a lot of damage.
Oh, it does. It does.
But yeah, I stand by it. Superior is such overkill in Celebi. It's not necessary. And you look at tournament results, not a single Superior in sight.
So here's my question to you, Chapel. Do we go Fan Rotom with the energy or Old Ember?
Fan Rotom, of course. Okay. You don't have a guaranteed Aerodactyl next turn.
Alright, good deal. And we have the Sabrina in hand as well. That could come in handy. Ooh, there's the superior.
Unlucky. But inconsequential.
That's fine. Ooh, there's that Aerodactyl. So, do we go Dialga one more time to build up this Aerodactyl? Or do we try to
not necessarily
spin back the
you can? So what I would do here is you go ahead and retreat into the Fan Rotom. You drop an energy on Aerodactyl. You send Lilligant back to the bench. They bring in Celebi. They knock out
Ooh, and then you Aerodactyl Celebi back to the deck.
Then you Aerodactyl Celebi. That's right. That's right.
Oh, that would be heartbreaking. I hope it happens.
Yes, sir.
Come on, give us the flip. Oh, let's go. That's a perfect start.
We're off to the races.
We know Celebi's coming out.
And here's you know, an opportunity, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say they only flip one heads.
Ooh, they're bringing the Celebi back. They don't want me to Aerodactyl that Celebi. Okay.
Can't blame them. But,
so here's my question to you. Do we Sabrina on the next turn to force either Celebi or Superior? Because you know Celebi players, they love Superior. They do not want to get rid of Superior.
That's right. Sending Petalil back to the hand doesn't do much at all this turn.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have energy. It hasn't evolved. They're just going to drop it back on the bench. What you could do is you retreat the Fan Rotom, you bring in Aerodactyl, you shuffle the Petalil. But no, Sabrina is the more impactful player. You're bouncing one of their more key pieces.
And they're having to make a huge decision here as well. They're having to make the decision. Yes. Do they risk their big hit? Oh, they send in Superior. So I feel like I fan wrote them here. And let me explain why. And you can tell me if I'm completely wrong or not. With Superior being stage 2, if I'm able to send it back to the hand, it's pretty much chalked anyway, right?
That's right. That's right. It buys you 2 extra turns of them not getting Superior. Neither is a bad play, because if you Aerodactyl it, they have to draw all those pieces again.
So do I energy Old Amber or Aerodactyl? Since we won't be using this Aerodactyl this turn anyway.
Okay, if you've decided you're staying with Fan Rotom, you go ahead and put it on the Old Amber.
Okay. Alright, flip, 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 flip. Oh, that's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. A stage 2 Pokemon back to the hand. Now, this would be... If we would have kept that red card...
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. The idea there is that oftentimes you're not starting the game with double red card.
Right, right. You usually get one, a few turns in and then one late game, you know, at best.
Yeah. You can start with one and then, you know, you can end up with one late game. The thing is, you're not necessarily aiming for that 30 turns.
Right.
That 30 turns will happen organically, right? Like if they're not destined to win this match, they will not win it.
Basically, just keep Fan Rotom until they bring Celebi out and save Aerodactyl.
That's right.
Celebi.
That's right.
Oh, unfortunate.
It has no energy, so it's not, you know, it's not doing anything.
I mean, they'll be able to go and Survivor, but they just basically have 2 Lilligants with no energy, so they'll be able to attack next turn. Oh, they go for Celebi instead. They're just trying to build up Celebi as high as possible. I respect it.
A huge blunder. They have no idea how much.
Oh, there went your microphone. I can still hear you. Or I could hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
All right.
So I do have a question here. Do I discard the Old Amber to put another fan up, or do I just put the energy on Old Amber hoping for an Aerodactyl?
That Celebi is going to come in eventually, right? It's going, if it doesn't get fanned back immediately, you're going to have the bench spot eventually.
Perfect.
If it doesn't knock out this Fan Rotom, it doesn't matter what's on your bench, right?
Right. Ah, 2 tails in a row. I guess they're just gonna keep building up Celebi at this point. Yo, Shiro, how you doing?
Let them have it.
That's superior. So
Hey,
Celebi is
Shiro,
at
what's
10.
good, buddy?
Celebi is at 10.
Might as well be 0. We ain't scared.
Where are they at?
Okay, now there is a line here, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they bring in oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Superior makes it 1 energy. That's fun.
It does. Yes.
So if they would have brought in the Celebi and knocked out the Fanrotom, you bring in Aerodactyl, you don't have a phaser on the bench. So what you could... Oh, there he is.
I was gonna say, there's Aerodactyl.
You could have ditched the old Amber if you didn't draw that Aerodactyl to have the Fanrotom on bench ready to set up. That way you've got 3. They can knock out 2. You only need 1 left.
Perfect. Goodbye, Lilligant. Here's my question. Do they put out Celebi or do they put out the other Lilligant at this point? They go for the other Lilligant. Okay. Which is fine because they're going to take out this Fanrotom. So we just go into Aerodactyl and start trying to send them back to the deck at that point.
Correct. Oh, I see. Okay, so with Superior on board and both Lilligants, with that free energy from Superior, they can cycle this 50 damage every single turn.
Right.
So this is what would be called a loss condition if we were trying to win.
How about we just make it where if we're able to flip this Aerodactyl, which they can just cycle except the Aerodactyl. Do I keep the back Aerodactyl for late game against Celebi where they have to flip at least 2, which they're definitely flipping 2 out of 14 right now, but how are we feeling? Front cape or back cape?
Here I'm caping the front Aerodactyl.
Okay. Sounds like
Zuck. Dialga can give you the win con. There is no win con.
Nope, not at all.
If you win with damage with this deck,
you're not playing it right.
You miss the point and you lose. Now don't forget to put your Fanrotom down.
Ooh, I did forget to put my Fanrotom down.
It's alright.
Goodbye, Lilligant. Alright, they gotta throw Celebi out, right?
No, because they can evolve and put 1 energy with the Lilligant.
Yeah, I guess. I want a piece of that Celebi back there. I want a piece of that Celebi.
It might not happen.
Communication.
Although, because you just shuffled in a Lilligant and... Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, hold on a second.
They might be cooking something.
Yeah. No matter what they got here. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, you really want to shuffle this Lilligant here.
Right.
If not, too bad, so sad. This has gone on for, what, 7 minutes? Mission accomplished, right?
Oh, this deck's not about winning, Shiro.
Oh yeah, no. We have already won.
Ooh. Ooh, that's a rough one. That is a rough one.
But that's okay. We had double potion.
So we stay alive here.
That's right. That's right.
That Celebi's at 18. And we still stay alive for another Lilligant attack, so that's good.
You should replace a red card with Mars. That might not be a bad idea. First of all, Mars is the hottest character currently in Pocket, so like any deck you can put her in, you should. I like being able to Professor. I like being able to Blue, but honestly, Blue, like we can see it here. Blue sits in hand doing nothing a lot. Let's see.
We are super
one attack with Celebi for sure. Well, they might get an attack with Celebi, like right here maybe. No, oh, I'm guessing they drew the Lilligant.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I'm pretty sure the last 2 cards are another Lilligant line. So.
Oh damn! This game's gone on longer than I thought. That's fun.
Oh yeah, we've been going for a minute. This game's been going on for 15 minutes so far. Alright, come on. Ooh, goodbye Lilligant. So they have double Lilligant lines in the deck, most likely. So they have to go Celebi here, right? Or do they go Superior?
They could go Superior.
I feel like they go Celebi.
11 energy on the Celebi.
Yeah, they're about to flip for 22. 22. If we send this Celebi back...
Bro, that's the dream, right?
Come on. Have the balls to attack with Celebi, please. I want to see you flip for 22. I should have blued here. I should have blued. It would have kept Aerodactyl alive. Oh, they didn't go... Oh,
I guess so.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. I don't even know what to do with this energy. It's just going to Dialga.
Yep. Possibly one Arrow EX to keep them from evolving. I don't think Arrow EX works from the bench, is the thing.
Alright.
And also, you don't want to be wasting your old Ambers on something that isn't a phaser.
Right. They're just trying... I respect this guy. He's just building up Celebi. What turn are we on? I wasn't even paying attention.
We're doing great with the Rotom Aerodactyl plan, but this guy is living the dream as a Celebi player right now.
If they get to attack.
The higher that energy goes, the bigger the dopamine hit when he finally flips.
But here's the problem. What turn are we on? They have to flip soon.
True.
If not, it's just going to end. Because they're at 26 flips with Celebi. I want to see them flip. I want that dopamine rush as well.
No, I feel ya. Also, waiting for opponent to return?
There's no way. There's no way. Come on. Not like this. Okay. They scared me a little bit. I'm not going to lie. They scared me a little bit.
Turn 27. They only have... What do they got? 1 point?
Yeah.
They only have 1 point. They have to knock out 2 Pokemon in their next 2 turns.
Okay, I think they're...
Which I guess can happen.
Yeah. I feel like I know exactly what they're trying to do here, which is probably going to happen, is they're trying to make me flip the Lilligant back so that they can go for 30 flips with Celebi. And you know what? I take that as a win, Chapel. Because even if we flip this back and they use Celebi, because Celebi's going to get 3 out of 30. There's no universe where Celebi does not get 3 out of 30.
Right.
Or at turn 29. They have to do it this turn. Next turn's the last turn.
Yep.
Come on, guy. Go for it. Go for it.
Come on.
Come on. Swap them out.
Come on.
You know this is your last turn. You have to know this is your last
not.
turn. Oh, God, no.
You know, the majority of players have never made it to turn 30. Like, the vast majority.
Yo, Matt, how you doing?
And if they're not internet people, you know, if they don't hang out, like, you know, reading about Pokemon Pocket, watching Pokemon Pocket content, they may have no idea.
Right.
He could get greedy here.
Oh, let's go. He's doing it. He's doing it. He's flipping for 30.
Oh.
Come on.
Here we go.
All right, let's count them. 30 flips on Celebi. Let's see what they get. Come on. They're teasing us at this point.
You know what? They've earned it.
I'm limit. Okay. See how much we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18.
Oh, short of the max.
Short of the max.
Very impressive.
Hey, I'm cool with that. And you know what? We wasted 20 minutes of his time. And that's exactly what this deck is for. Is literally to waste your opponent's time and troll them. I'll take that. I'll take that all day long.
Ordinarily, you would have conceded before the attack, and you don't send a thanks. But, I mean, who doesn't love
that was a
30 flips from Celebi? That's got to be a thanks.
Oh, yeah.
Ant says that wasn't a waste for them. Probably personal bets for high damage in one hit. True.
Very true. Very true. And, you know, if the opponent can extract some kind of joy from facing a list like this, that doesn't take away from our joy.
Yep.
You know, that's a wonderful thing.
Should have gone for 35. They couldn't because my turn was the last turn next. So if they didn't do anything, it was going to end up being a tie, regardless. So, all right. Well, let's run one. Let's run another one. How about that? Let's run another one so we can get. He knew the game plan. He played along. Oh, for sure, Flame. He knew what to do, and he executed perfectly, in my opinion.
There were a couple close calls.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if he wouldn't have drawn the Pedoil on, oh god, what was that, turn 23, turn 24?
Mm-hmm.
You know, he would have had to have sent the Superior back out.
Mm-hmm. It would have been bad for him. Real bad. Because they're also trying to get maximum damage on their record too. I should probably try that with Celebi at some point. Try to get the, what is it, 999 is the max?
990, yeah.
990. I might need to try that at some point. But tonight is all about the troll deck. So that's what we'll be using. Okay, they got Pikachu, Mew, and Charizard. Promising. They're on the game tonight. They're having a great time. And me and Chapel are just here to mess it up. Going first.
Cute sandcastle, kid. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, let's just go ahead and flex with a gold Dialga real quick. Voltorb. Playing against Pikachu? Possibly? Is there any other electric play in Voltorb right now?
Okay, so when Spacetime Smackdown came out, you know me, big Magnemite fan, immediately tried to find a list to run him in. I thought the play was new Voltorb, old Electrode for that 0 retreat cost, gotta love that, with Magnezone as a backliner.
Okay.
It was bad.
I was sitting here thinking about how that would work, and I'm like,
Well, okay, so this was before Druddigon Magnezone Darkrai was a known thing.
Right.
I thought Manaphy Palkia Vaporeon was going to be the deck. And I'm thinking, oh, well, shit, you know, turn 1 Voltorb, that's 50 damage with weakness. We're going to be feasting. No, it loses to everything else.
Yeah. Somebody, I don't remember who it was, somebody was telling me that Eggs Magnezone works. I might have to try that at some point. Eggs Magnezone.
You know, I've seen that idea bouncing around a few times. And, you know, while I haven't tried it, I love Executor. And he does one thing fantastically. That's sit out front from the very beginning of the game.
Take damage and be a damage.
Stay there. So
I even noticed on the tier list, they've changed the name of tier 1 from Celebi Executor to Executor Celebi. And I know that was on purpose.
Oh yeah. Celebi is it's not the breadwinner. Executor does the majority of the work in that deck, and that's what I've been saying all along. Is Celebi is a pincer EX. It sits on the back of the bench. It eats a few energy while your 1 energy, 160 HP. Erica have an ass, Potion have an ass, and then they gave us Cape. Dude, Executor's the man.
So question, do I put Potion on Dialga? And do I Sabrina here to pull the try to pull Magneton out front, or the little mouse?
Oh, you have double Potion. Yeah. So if he evolves into Magnezone, Dialga dies here.
Right.
So if you don't double Potion, you're giving him 2 free points, and ideally you want 0 points by the time your phasers come out.
Okay. Alright, so we survived Magnezone here.
Barring Giovanni.
Yeah, but I don't really see many Geos nowadays compared to what it used to be.
Executor is the most boring meta. Bro,
I mean, I could blue
the
here.
Excitement of a heads?
Blue.
The excitement of 3 heads in a row? Executor is exhilarating. I love Executor meta.
Executor is the most boring meta. I don't know. I mean, it's always nice. You can put 1 energy on Executor, put him out front, and then just grab you a bag of chips and munch down while you're just building up Celebi on the back row. That's all I'm saying.
That's right, feasting.
Yeah, just feasting away. Remember, people used to hate Mewtwo? Wait, who's Mewtwo again? I don't remember anybody named Mewtwo. What about you, Chapel?
Mew who?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I know of Mew. Mew's currently in the meta, but...
Just so streamlined. No, see, it's consistent. The most consistent. Yeah, it may be the same game every time you play it, but that's kind of dependent on your opponent, isn't it?
True, very true. Now, do I pull Dialga back and start going in with Fan here?
Yes. As soon as it's online, you go for it.
And Blue's not going to help, because they have Magnezone. It's going to be a GG for Fan anyway. He says it's top tier, it's boring, that's just it. Ooh, bad flip. Least favorite meta card. I don't know, I love Executor. It might be because I spent so much time and opened so many packs just trying to pull Executor EX, because I had the hardest time getting my second copy. But, I don't know. And I do like Celebi as well, and Executor Celebi just goes together. And we'll try
back when the game was in soft launch, when everyone moved to New Zealand, I was watching content and trying to decide, once it launches globally, what's the deck I want to build? And I saw Executor EX, and I'm thinking, okay, big HP, low energy cost, potentially high damage, potentially good damage, right? And then I'm thinking, you get one for free. As soon as I start the game, I'll have half of the deck already.
True, very true.
So I opened Charizard until I had that second one, and it didn't take long. But I did have to slum it with some less than optimal builds until I got the second one. But then I got the second one.
Well,
Nothing has beat it yet.
If I send this Magneton...
No. Okay. What's that now?
I thought I was going to send the Magneton back to the hand, get rid of all that energy.
Oh, yep, nope. We can see it here.
Alright.
Executor EX has been my favorite EX from the beginning. And it's hard to imagine them printing something that's going to dethrone it as my favorite. Like, Scizor EX being one of my favorite Pokemon, if they make him good, decent HP, fast attack. Lord help me, they give him free retreat cost. That might do it. But I love me some eggs in the morning, let me tell you.
Your first two decks were Articuno and Celebi Superior, which, I mean, Celebi Superior was good for a while. It's just, it just depends.
Celebi Serp, it was a pug stomping deck, and it still is. You can still take it into the random matches, and it dominates creative decks. Most decks that aren't taking advantage of good thresholds and fast damage and all this can't keep up with an on-curve Superior with Celebi out in front. It's a bully deck.
It is. It's basically, it's a big numbers deck is all it is. It's literally you're going in there to take them out and dealing, 600 damage for a final attack, just going crazy. So.
But back in Mystical Island, it didn't see any tournament success.
No.
It wasn't until people dropped the Superior
that it started actually building up when they just went.
Well,
to
and
eggs.
Darkrai being weak to grass, that's a pretty big.
But you also got
Darkrai and Weavile, because the Weavile variant does show up.
It does every once in a while, but Celebi was there before Darkrai. Like, they weren't high top tier by no means, but they were still decently high. But it was still Celebi eggs. It wasn't Celebi Superior that people were running in tourneys and doing well with. It's because once people see that the Superior line start, they're going after that line. They're leaving your Celebi alone and going after that line a lot of times.
That's right.
It cuts it all off because you don't have that executor, to basically be your guard. And if you do, your deck's muddied up with what? 2 executes, 2 executors, double Celebis, double Superior lines. A lot of people were running. That's too much.
Yep. That's 12 Pokemon bloat. And this is a personal deck building philosophy of mine. Is like, the less cards over the course of the game that you can draw that are bricks, the better. When you have 4 Pokemon already in play and you draw a basic, that sucks. So, you run the double Celebi, the double Executor, maybe a Shaman, maybe one Shaman.
The Celebi that I'm currently running is the same Celebi that's topping tournaments right now, and it's running double Executor lines and 1 Celebi, and that's it for Pokemon. And it gets online
is that the meta?
Fast. Yes, it gets online so fast. It's insane. Because you got to think,
that's nasty.
You start your hand with either Execute or Celebi. You have 2 Pokeballs. And you're only going to get the other Execute or the Celebi or vice versa. That's all you're going to pull. So the Pokeballs work the way they're supposed to. There's 1 Pokeball per Pokemon that you're not going to have supposedly in your starting hand. And then you just draw into your Executors. I would literally go and say 90% of the time, I start with Execute and Executor in hand first turn.
It's fantastico. I love that shit.
Yes, it is so fast. It gets online quick. It hits hard. And then once you get the Execute out there, you just build up the Celebi. And then you get another Execute out there. You toss it in energy and it's good to go. You don't have to build it up. It's perfect. It's so fast.
Yeah, I can see the 1 Celebi being the play. Because it does. It sits on the bench doing nothing most of the game. You don't need 2.
No.
That second one is there to flex your immersives. That's all it does.
Yeah, it's just there to flex immersives or full arts, and it just bloats the deck up. That's all it's going to do.
Yep. I guess so. And this is coming from the guy who, day one, I'm saying Superior is bloat. Silly me. I was bloating with second Celebi.
You were. And then, you throw in some communications in there, and you got to think, if you need to get a card, like say you have double Execute Celebi in your hand, and like say you just start with double Execute Celebi, and you're just like, damn, I need Executor. You play communications, boom, you're automatically
guaranteed Executor. That's beautiful. That's art.
Or if you have Execute, double Executor, you communications and Executor, and 50-50 shot to get either another Execute or Celebi, and you're good. Either way. So,
glorious.
It works really well. Really, really well. But let's run another battle. See what we can get.
Yes, sir.
Maybe we get one more good one.
Tell you what, we're running into a lot of mid-level 20 Japanese players tonight.
That is literally almost constant for me. I don't know why. I rarely get paired up against English players for some reason. And that's on mobile or on PC.
Yeah, no, I'd say a good solid 35-40% of my matches are against Japanese players, but like I play at odd hours, so you know, you'll run into players that it's like, oh, okay, that's a French root word. It's probably some kind of pun, or like, you run into the odd Korean player. I do not see an overwhelming amount of Japanese players.
Oh, I do. As you can see, I definitely do.
Yeah, 4 in a row, I think it was.
All right, so Spirit Tome. So is this basically? It's probably going to be what, Weavile, Darkrai, if they run Spirit Tome. I mean, it could be Coughing Line with Spirit Tome as well, though.
Could be.
I know it's definitely not Magnezone.
It's kind of an unfortunate matchup. Decks that are heavy in like Cyrus, decks that are heavy in Cyrus shenanigans, or like they run 1 or 2 Sabrina, they do punish the early game of this deck.
Yeah, maybe we can make something work here, though. Maybe we'll get lucky. But like we've said before, we're not going for a win. We're literally just trying to waste our time. Is all we're trying to do.
That's right. Free damage, Greninja, Darkrai, and especially both Greninja and Darkrai, kind of nullify this strategy, if we're going to call it a strategy, right? It takes the wind out of the sails of a deck like this.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
I see a ton of Japanese players, and 90% of the time they're obnoxious to play against. That's hilarious. And in what ways are they obnoxious, then?
I feel like everybody kind of just plays the same to me.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is like, some people slow play. Right. I kind of chalk that up to, it's Pocket. You play it on the toilet. You play it, when you're doing something, right? So
you gotta think, people like me that are streaming it or playing it for a video, that's literally your 2%. A lot of people are playing it, they're on the train, they're at work on break, like you said, they're on the toilet, just doing whatever they need.
Oh, Jextro, no! Stop, that's illegal!
Yeah, don't do that, Jextro. That's not good stuff.
The law is not a joke, Jackstro! A bunch of really old white dudes spent a lot of time coming up with that arbitrary bullshit.
Sin says, I only play meta decks and BM. I can literally hear magically having to draw perfect hands every time. I can hear Chapel's eyebrow twitching after you said that you played meta decks to BM.
No. He's not saying he plays meta decks to be. What he's saying is the Japanese players. Okay. That's why they're obnoxious.
Oh, because they all BM. Gotcha.
Yeah. I got you, Sin. I see you.
Oh, this could be so perfect. This could work actually perfectly. If they do not have Weavile, if I can spin back the Spirit Tome and then Aerodactyl the Darkrai, that'd be perfect.
That's the dream.
That is the dream. Does the dream happen? We're off to a good start with the dream.
Hey.
As they will take out, if they put Darkrai out, if they put Sneeze out, they have Weavile. They have Weavile for sure.
They could also be Cyrusing in the Dialga here.
Okay, so Cape's... I mean, okay. We're not attacking you.
Right. In fact, that's amazing because when you send a Pokemon back to the hand or back to the deck, the items equipped to it go to the grave.
So we could be putting ourselves in a spot here. But we're going to do it anyway.
What kind of spot is it? Oh, yeah. Okay, so you're going to need to play blue here.
Yes. Because if we spin back Weevil, we need to be able to stay alive for at least one turn.
Correct.
Do I double potion the Dialga in case of Cyrus? Or I guess it doesn't matter because the fan wrote him in the back. So, nah, scratch that. Let's just go ahead and go for the attack.
Right.
Oh. Ooh. That's a GG. I think so.
Well, it's not GG until we see a Cyrus. Oh, also, if we would have double potioned, it would deter them from Cyrusing in the Dialga, which could have given us a second. Well, there's no energy on the fan rotom either.
Nope, not a single energy.
That was just game. Oh, no Cyrus though. We get to play some more. Oh,
So about playing that game some more.
Am I? Yeah, the stream is live.
What happened?
I don't know. So I keep getting ads on the stream, and sometimes when an ad plays, it'll pause the stream, and when the ad, when I skip the ad, it'll be like where it left off, and sometimes it'll go back to live. So I'm never really sure whether I'm watching the live broadcast, but I am live, and somehow the delay has gotten a little bit longer.
That's fine. Because I think that was going to be our last one with the troll deck for tonight, and I'm going to do the traditional Dragonite v Dragonite against Shiro as well. But if you want to stick around for Dragonite v Dragonite, you're more than welcome to.
Oh, no. If anybody should be in call on stream for this, it should be Shiro.
Shiro,
I've done my damage.
Done your damage. I do need to make the intro for this video.
Oh, sure. If you want to do that before, after, bring me back in if you want. It's up to you.
So what I'll probably do for the intro is, we can go ahead and do the intro now if we want. I will probably go
I think that would be the simplest way to do it, yeah.
We go to full cam. What I'll most likely do is I will start off my intro like normal, and then I'll say blah, 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 have, Chapel here, but he's actually going to help us use this deck because I don't know how to use troll decks. And then I'll let you introduce the deck to the video. How's about that? Just say what the deck is and just a very brief description of the deck.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
All right.
I'll pull up the deck list here, and on your cue, I'm ready to go.
All right. Hopefully, I don't mess up my part. And it doesn't take a few tries. We'll see what happens.
Sure.
All right, so our brain went blank. So we're just going to wing it, chat. What's going on, YouTube? My name's Sheik, and I'm doing something a little bit different today. Normally, we'd be going over different decks, but my friend Chapel actually dropped a new deck into the Discord, and it is a troll deck. As you know, I mainly go over the meta decks, and I'm not too well versed in the troll decks, so we're going to bring him into the video while we're playing on stream to kind of coach us through playing with the deck, and he's also here to go over the deck a little bit with you to kind of let you know what it's built like and what it's meant to do. So, with that being said, Chapel, you want to take over with this?
Yeah. So, hi everybody. Today I'm bringing you it's something from the heart, right? This deck is a true representation of what I think fun is. The deck is double Rotom Fan, double Genetic Apex Aerodactyl. You win every single game because we are sidestepping the traditional expectations of victory. Our opponent has no counterplay. There is no workarounds. There is no strategy that is immune to Rotom Fan Aerodactyl. The point of this deck is to waste our opponent's time. And I do believe this list is the most efficient list for the job. We're running the Rotom Fans, the Aerodactyls, a single Dialga, Potion, Cape, Blue, and Red card. The name of the game is Psychological Damage. And Sheik is probably the perfect man to be behind the pilot seat of this deck. It's going to be a good time, folks.
Perfect.
Hammed it up a little bit. Got to put on my performer hat.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Texture said long intro. It's fine. I'll cut some. That's what editing's for. That's exactly what editing's for. But what I'll probably do is whenever you're going over that stuff, because you see what I do with the whenever I make the little deck list, like the little pretty graphic, I have that up on the screen while you're talking, so people will see what you're actually talking about. So that'd be good.
Excellent, excellent.
All right, so let's.
Otherwise, it was just a bunch of rambling.
Oh no, you're good. Like I said, we'll get some editing done, and then I'll get that video edited at some point, along with the Gengar video. And I would say both those videos will either go up this weekend at some point or next week. We'll see.
Right on.
It looks like we are going to do Dragonite v Dragonite against Shiro. And I don't remember if Shiro said they wanted to join the call or not. If not, it's fine.
Either way, I'm going to go ahead and bounce out.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much for having me. I have so much fun on these.
No, it's not a problem at all. I feel like anytime somebody recommends a deck and we make a stream out of said deck, it's best to get them into the call and go from there with just had fun. So.
I think so too. I think that could be a really great format for some content.
Oh yeah, it adds another dynamic. It just makes it fun for everybody, in my opinion. All right, so you have a great night.
You too.
Not going to join the Discord call? Not a problem at all, Shiro. So we will be doing the Dragonite v Dragonite, and that would probably be it for the night. Because I need to move some files around after this and get some graphics made for that video. So Shiro, go ahead and search as soon as you're ready. And we have to keep up with the tradition. Except this time, Biggie Snores is going to help me. Intro a little long, heard. It's not a problem, Chapel. I'll be able to cut it down some. Yeah, for sure, Chapel. It was great. Like I said, with editing, I'll be able to cut down some of it, and it'll be fine. Alright, let's see what we can do here, chat. Ooh, they got Dratini and Magnemite. All I got so far is Magnemite. Show me a Dratini. Ooh, perfect. Show me Dratini and not Magnemite. Okay. I'm actually going to communicate. Nope. I'm not going to communications. We're going to go for Magnezone instead. Gotta hop in one of these Discord calls one day? Yeah, for sure, Flame. We try to have fun where we can. Never really done content or public speaking. Your boy's subconscious. Hey, it's not a problem. We have fun. That's what matters. Public speaking is easy when you just say fuck it, we ball. That's what I do with my intros. Because believe it or not, I get hella anxiety on stream. A lot. Especially if we have those nights where we just have an enormous amount of people in here and the chat's going crazy. I do get pretty anxious as well, so do not feel bad. Really? Oh yeah, for sure, fine. I get very anxious on stream. Streaming actually helps me get over the issue of playing guitar in front of people. Hey, let's go, Sam. I'd love to hear that. Judging is doing so because they want good content. That's the best way to look at it. Ooh, is it going to be... Or they have Magnezone in hand as well? If they don't have Magnezone... Okay. I'm going to try to get another Magneton. Ooh, the Dratini. That's fine. Thunderblast, goodbye Magneton. You make the is a pretty chill and safe place. Wait, hold on, Tank, I gotta reread that. You make this a pretty chill and safe place, G. Well, I appreciate that. I try. I just want everybody to have fun while they're in here. All right, do not one-shot my Magnezone. Okay, that's fine. Did not one-shot Magnezone. But we're still in trouble. Definitely still in trouble with that Dragonite. Facts, we gotta add some hatred and unsafeness. Oh, I don't know about that. Yeah, we're definitely in a rough spot, Sin. Oh, we win. Nice. I'll take it. I've been on such a huge losing streak to Shiro in the Dragonite v Dragonite, so I'm very happy to actually win one. The stream... Oh, I missed the stream beefs. Where's Ash been? The Ash... Okay, so some of y'all were not here for this, but the Ash Chapel stream beef was... It was perfect. It was so good. The Ash and Chapel stream beef was so funny. We actually won a Dragonite v Dragonite. Are you proud of me? I hope you're proud of me. I won that for you. That was for Biggie Snores. Good game, Shiro. Alright, so let's open a couple packs. I know it's a shorter stream tonight, and I do apologize for that. But sometimes this is how it has to work out. But we're going to open a couple of Palkia packs. Or 2 free ones. Open. Okay, nothing but duds, that's fine. Or like Chapel. Ash has been your favorite so far, but I'd say Nacho put up the best fight. Ash versus Nacho was pretty fun too. I feel like Ash, or not Ash versus Nacho, but Chapel versus Nacho was good, but I feel like Ash versus Chapel was legendary. Imagine Shiro, but it looks like we're just gonna get duds. Which is fine, it's okay. Dud packs are going to happen. Nacho is clever and well-spoken and very patient. Ash has pizzazz. True. Ash does have pizzazz. And why was it so hard for me to say that? Where was I for this? Ash or Nacho versus Chapel? Oh, Flame, you missed out. There was one, like the first night Ash and Chapel met, it was just head to head. Like, just, they were throwing blows at each other. And Nacho and Chapel was very similar. But I do believe that's where I'm going to end it for tonight, everyone. We will be live again tomorrow night. And let me know in the Discord if you show me a deck, or if you have a deck build that you want me to use, and the night that I use it on stream, do you want to come into the stream and hang out like Chapel did and kind of go through the deck? We play it, we have fun, we talk to chat with each other, and it's just a good time. Let me know, because I'm perfectly okay with that. I feel like it'd be a fun thing to start doing as well. But I hope you had a great Wednesday, and I hope I made your Wednesday night just a little bit better. I hope you have a good Thursday. I don't know why it took me so long to think what comes after Wednesday, but it's going to be Thursday. And I hope to see y'all tomorrow night. Have a great rest of your night. And if you're going to school tomorrow or work tomorrow, have a great day and do your best. And I hope to see y'all then. Peace.